Hi, this is Dr. Mike from Fix Your Family. This video is about 4 secrets of communicating. Now, we're operating from the assumption, and yes, we do know what you do when you assume things. We're operating from the assumption that communication doesn't always go as well for you as you wish that it would. Maybe there's some important things you'd like to share with folks and you're having trouble getting those things across. So here are 4 ideas that may or may not be helpful, but won't make it worse. The first thing we'd like to say is this: if you have something very important to share with someone, don't do it when you're feeling emotional. If you're especially angry, or if that person that you're sharing this with is angry, you're probably not going to be able to get the message through. When we're angry, we overstate things. You've never respected me. You always treat me like dirt. And when we do that, the person that we're speaking with is able to discount that. And then they come back with something that causes our emotions to be heightened even more. Yes, well, maybe I treat you badly, but I've always treated you better than you deserve. If you have something significant that you want to say to someone, wait till the emotions have calmed. The next hour, the next day, the next time you see that person. When you're both calm, then try to express what it is you want to say. You know, I really am concerned about the respect between us. Would you be willing to talk about that? So what if I said that the second thing I wanted to share with you is that questions can be a really significant way to communicate with other people? What if I said to you that questions tend to call for logical rather than emotional responses? What if I said to you that questions have a way of dampening the emotions that prevent good communication? What would you think if I said that questions can be used to make statements? And suppose I said that questions can be very sharply focused to make a conversation come down to a specific point. What would you think about that? And one other question. What would you think if I told you that I just used 6 consecutive questions to express to you that questions are a hugely important way of communicating what you want to other people? The third thing I want to share is that if you have something really important you want to say to someone, don't tell that person, let them overhear it. This is a strange fact about human nature. It's true. You can observe this. We hear what is said about us far better than we hear what is said to us. So if you have an adolescent, or if somebody's just acting like an adolescent, and you want to share something really important with them, don't tell that person. Let them overhear you tell it to someone else. Or you can be really creative and you can let them overhear it by telling them that you overheard it. You know, your granddad said to me, he didn't think you really wanted to spend the whole summer with your mother, but I don't know what I think about that. We can hear what is said about us better than we can hear what is said to us. Now, there's one other secret of communicating. I think it's the most interesting, it's the most challenging, it's the most fun thing to do of all, but you know, this video is dragged on so long by now you're probably not interested, you don't want to hear anymore. Still, I did promise 4 secrets of communicating, so I guess I better say that the 4th one is what we call paradoxical intent, or reversal. It means saying exactly the opposite of what you mean or what that other person is expecting you to say. And in doing so, you show the absurdity of their thoughts, their actions, or their feelings. I wish I had a good example of this. I don't. But I was thinking about this TV show I saw years ago in which a pair of grandparents were going to take a long trip. Their granddaughter was going to go with them. They had everything all ready. The car was all loaded. They're ready to go. And as grandchildren will do at the last minute, the granddaughter said, I'm not going with you. Now, the logical thing to expect the grandparents to say is, oh, yes, you will. You get out in that car and there'll be a scene. But no. Instead, the grandfather used a reversal. Okay, he said, if you want to stay by yourself, that's okay. We'll only be gone for a week. There's food in the house, I think. and probably there won't be a fire. Probably the burglar won't break in. But there's one thing. You know that door on the upstairs hallway that always stays closed? Whatever you do, don't open that door. And the little girl was in the car before they could close and lock the front door. Saying the opposite of what we mean sometimes has a great way of getting our message across. If you'd like to know more about secrets of communicating, go to our website, fixyourfamily.org. Read the book, Fix Your Family. Thank you so much for watching.